What's up, everybody? OGP is back with you for another video. Today, like you saw in the thumbnail, we're reviewing New York Ninja. Yes, the Vinegar Syndrome film that was filmed originally on 35mm in 1984. Then the footage was lost, never finished until 2021 when Vinegar Syndrome got the footage together, kind of put it together the best they could to make a story out of it. Hired a bunch of voiceover actors, including Don the Dragon Wilson, Linnea Quigley, Leon Isaac Kennedy, Vince Morocco, and Ginger Lynn Allen, and Michael Berryman, among others, that did the voices when Vinegar Syndrome hired them just a couple years ago to be able to finish this movie. Found footage, or not found footage, but they found the footage from the 1984 filming, which was done by John Liu, who directed and starred in it. So my guess is Don the Dragon Wilson does the voice of John Liu. And apparently that was John Liu's only American film that he did, but it just never got finished. And so Vinegar Syndrome took the initiative, got it done, and here it is. And I've heard that if you watch it and appreciate it, understanding that none of the voices are from the people that did the acting, and that Vinegar Syndrome had to do their best to kind of put this together, that you can appreciate it. I'm kind of excited to see it. It's very interesting to me that you could just have footage and nothing else and be able to put it together and have a story. I don't know. I really don't know what to expect. For my appreciation of film and understanding what Vinegar Syndrome had to have gone through to get this completed, I think I'm going to appreciate this. I really do think I am. And with that in mind, I think I'm going to guess that this is probably going to be, I went like this, but I meant to go like that. I don't know why I went like that. Sometimes, stuff comes out of my mouth wrong. Sometimes my fingers do weird stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to give this a 6. I'm going to guess this is a 6. And then I'm going to watch this. And then I'm going to come back and review this with you. Have you guys seen it? Leave your thoughts down below. Tell me what you thought about it if you have watched it. Or, what you have heard about it. If anything cool that I haven't mentioned. It does come with, in here, and if you haven't seen the video I did where I got the movies from Vinegar Syndrome, I'll put the link down below if you want to watch that, where I kind of, read the synopsis there and talk a little bit more about it and go more in detail of the contents of the box. The book here, kind of talks about Vinegar Syndrome's getting it together. As you can see there, it was a nice little box set, and I totally lost track of what I was saying or where I was going with that. So I think I'm just going to pop in the movie and get this show started, and we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. There it is, New York Ninja. I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
2 hours later.
Yeah. You know what? That was entertaining. The New York Ninja. We knew it was going to be goofy because the footage was found with no audio. I don't think they even had a script. They just put it together the best they could to make a movie out of it. There were some scenes where you could tell they were missing a shot or had to use a bad take. But the ninja, the fighting was absurd. It was so bad. So I'm wondering if maybe when it was originally shot, if whatever company was behind it said, this is horrible and we want nothing to do with it. And maybe that's why it got scrapped or something. But what Vinegar Syndrome did with it is brilliant. It was absolutely hysterical. Being an hour and a half long, it really did not, it felt like it went by way faster than that. I really enjoyed this. You have the ninja guy who starts off, he works for like a TV station like, as a reporter, cameraman kind of guy or something. And his wife tells him in the morning that she's pregnant. And then he goes on about his day. And as she goes on about her day, she is... like kidnappers try to take her and they end up killing her. At the end of the day, you know, he's gone home. He hadn't heard about this. Sets up for a celebration for the, you know, for like celebrating the fact she's pregnant and stuff. And then, you know, he finds out that she is dead, you know, she's been killed. Then he's, you know, dealing with the loss of his, you know, wife. Eventually he's tired of all the crime and everything, so he just becomes this vigilante. There's so many times throughout the film where, you know, they're pointing a gun at him. They're like, freeze, don't move. And he moves anyways, but they never pull the trigger. A couple other times where they actually shoot him. He recovers miraculously. Like, especially, like, after being shot, like, basically, like, right here. Like, shot in the heart. Like, we're good. We'll just pluck that bullet out. But anyways, not to get into, you know, too many spoilers about how the film goes because of it being a relatively new release. I mean, you know, we're talking, you know, within a year or so, but I know there's a lot of people that haven't seen this yet, so I won't completely spoil it. Just some very cheesy moments that will just make you laugh. The story, it just goes by. There's not really any part that really drags or anything. Another guy, a white guy with like a... what do you call those? Like, not a ponytail, but like a dog tail or something like that. Whatever those were called. Who's like a chauffeur driver or something. But he gets out and starts whooping ass. And you can tell this dude has never done a day of martial arts in his life. Just like a couple of the other people. And it makes it even funnier. Glad that I own this. I'm going to have to read this book now, which I probably should have done before doing this review. But I was too excited to watch this. So... and this is the first of the 4 movies that I picked up from Vinegar Syndrome that I've watched, just because I've been waiting to see this one. I'm going to grade this like on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to give it a 7. And that's just... there was only so much Vinegar Syndrome could do. The music that they put over this was amazing. Total 80s action movie music. It was perfect. You know, they made it fun. And they embraced the fact that the footage was, like, you know, the camera work was fine. The clarity of the picture was fine. Just, you know, you can clearly see when they're fighting, like, how the kicks don't land, you know, or the punches don't land. And then somebody throws a ninja star and another guy's, like, holding the ninja star like this. Like, I don't know if you've, you know, ever seen or know about ninja stars, but you would not hold them, you know, like this, because the edges would cut your fingers. So you might hold it like this, you know, something like that, but you're not holding them like this. So that was kind of funny too. But bravo to them for making a fun film out of what could have been, you know, and probably was in 1984 a catastrophe. So very much recommend grabbing yourself a copy of this if you don't have it yet. If you're not going to buy a copy, at least find a way to watch it at some point if you know somebody that has a copy or something. It's definitely well worth the hour and a half. So, like I said, a 7 out of 10 is my grade for this. It's cheesy bad, which makes it good. And so there's a limit to that. You can't have a movie like this ever be like a 9 out of a 10 or something like that, in my opinion. So that's why it gets a 7. 7 is about the best grade this could potentially get. But that's, I mean, you know, that is a great score. Thank you very much for watching this. Link down below to Vinegar Syndrome, so you can, you know, go to their website and buy it if you want. Also, link down below to the video where I picked this up and kind of reviewed the other Vinegar Syndrome movies. You know, not reviewing the movies, but where I open up the boxes and check out, you know, the artwork and what's inside and all that stuff. You know, like that mail unboxing video. Both those links are down below there. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. See you guys on the next one. I got 3 more of these Vinegar Syndrome reviews coming your way.